Osio, Yukoda I, Ayasti, Kanayeki, Takwadoa. Welcome to the Red Road East. I'm your host, Fierce Truth Seeker. The Red Road East is an Indigenous TV program dedicated to archiving and preserving the history, legacy, and culture of the Indigenous peoples east of the Mississippi River and the Caribbean. Today's show, I have a guest who is no stranger to our studios. And right about now, I would like to welcome that guest, Firebird Graywolf. Firebird.
Hasta Igahida.
Oh,
Hello, everyone. Hello, family. Hello, beloved Fifth Truth Seeker. How are you today?
great, great. It's good to have you back.
I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad that your beautiful show is up and running again, getting ready for the fall.
Yeah, yeah. And so a lot has transpired since the last time you were on the show. And I'd like to, for those who didn't catch the previous show or a couple of shows that you were on, I would like for you to tell us a little about your name, Firebird Graywolf.
Yes, Firebird Graywolf, the phoenix rising from the ashes every 500 years. And of course, my beloved Grey Wolf, clan's mother of the Wolf clan of my nation. Traditionally, the Wolf clan was the most powerful of all the seven clans. Originally, maybe 14 clans that we had. The warriors of the clan system.
Yeah. And how long have you been walking the red road?
I was born into the red road. I don't know any other way of life. Um, you know, I'd like to learn more about other parts of the family, but my particular matrilineal system and some of the patrilineal system, all we knew was this lifestyle and walk this lifestyle.
Yeah.
So
Uh oh, I'm sorry. And now to give you the proper introduction for those who are not familiar with you and to, as they say, put more respect on your name. Some of the other feathers in your cap, no pun intended, include uh, a role in the African American burial ground ceremony, doing prayers for the indigenous people of that particular land, um, as well as organizing powwows, um, as well as emceeing and curating for Smithsonian affiliated programs. You're also a Native American liaison between Native American groups and park relationships. Um, Also, let's see what else. Closing out Native American History Month for 2022. Minority veterans for the Pentagon. Um, let's see what else. Minister of Metaphysics, craft person, author, women's traditional Eastern blanket dancer. Shoot, as a matter of fact, your bio is a book in and of itself. you
well,
know, and also you are a crafts person, author, women's traditional Eastern blanket dancer, curator of this year's of 2023's and the first annual Indigenous Native American Indigenous Peoples of the Americas Day Parade. You're the creator of it, filmmaker, photographer, historian. You're also a co-host for this show, the Red Road East, and also for your own show, host of your own show, Native Voices TV, regalia maker, clan mother, as we said already, designer, and also Indigenous American singer slash drummer and co-founder of the Native American drumming group Iron Feather, which we started with my cousin Red Sage, um, media designer, and the list goes on.
Got to keep busy.
Yeah, man. That is an impressive bio.
Thank you.
Man. So tell us about uh this year's particular parade. How was that? Because today we're talking about um countdown to 2023's second annual Indigenous Peoples of the Americas Day Parade. So tell us about this particular parade for this year.
Well,
Updates.
as soon as the 2022 parade was over, I immediately dove in to start working on the parade. And this is September 1st. Still working on it because there's a lot of networking you have to do and getting in touch with different tribes and organizations to expand. So the effort went very well last year. Already, we have this year been named the third largest indigenous program in the city of New York versus organizations that have been doing programming for 30 and 40 years, maybe even more. We've been placed as the top three, which is pretty amazing for us as new jacks. But as you know yourself, I've been working on this dream for over 20 years.
Yep.
And the creator's been good, it's paying off. And I guess the creator meant for it to happen because we've been listed as the top third of the three acknowledged organizations in New York City, which is very impressive because New York is a major hub for indigenous people. I mean, New York has the most amount of indigenous people from the Americas. Um, they cluster right here, right in New York City, from America, Canada, Mexico, South and Central America, and the Caribbean. So we're quite excited. We're honored that this honor was bestowed on us. The acknowledgement, good work pays off. This year we'll be adding flags. We'll be able to march in with our flags. Groups from Guatemala are coming over. The Navajo Apache Nation is coming from New Mexico. They're the largest indigenous tribe, which covers 4 states or more. Uh, they're coming and they're very excited. Everyone's excited and acknowledging how important events like this are for recognition in a major city as New York. So we're very excited. We have Shinnecock's coming, Montaukets, Uncle Chunk. Um, we have tribes from the southeast coming up. The list goes on and on and on. And we have one person from British Columbia
Mm.
that's coming. I think he's going to carry a flag. So we're very excited about this honor bestowed on us. Um, the New York City uh, person from Cultural Affairs for the mayor's office has acknowledged us and is trying to come. She herself is an Indigenous person from the country of Guyana, and she supports us, and she's trying to come if she doesn't have anything on her calendar for that day. They have to go by what the city um, assigns them to do. But just the acknowledgement from the mayor's office is fantastic. Um, I can even say some other groups they don't have that privilege. So I feel very blessed that these type of people are coming into full with the parade effort, the networking, plans for other activities to go on besides the parade for 2024 and so on and so forth. It's just fantastic. We have, thanks to you, we have a great representative from the Massatucket Pequot coming to be the matriarch of the parade. We have Chief Reginald Herb Dancer Caesar of the Matinacock Nation will be our Grand Marshal. So we're being blessed with so many opportunities for this parade and what it's bringing to light for, usually people think of Native people just doing powwows in New York. We never really have parades. I did one in the past, and we know how that went.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I'm thankful because nothing negative is standing in our way. We're meeting very influential people. We're meeting great allies that are not indigenous but support us. We have even people that from China that are living in New York. They want to come and volunteer. They see the vision and the beauty. We
Mm-hmm.
have one Jewish sister. She is a photographer, a world class photographer, and she is bringing banners that she took of the Ramapo Nation women, honoring them. We have a young woman from Sweden that invited a lot of natives to come and take pictures for the parade. She came from Sweden. It's just beautiful, beautiful how this is
Yeah.
playing out.
Oh yeah. And on that note, we're going to take a quick break, and then we will come back with a video clip for
Okay.
the audience to view.
All right.
Do you,
Ah, listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk.
No matter what you're going through,
I just want you to know I'm here.
I've got your back. When you want to talk, I'm here.
A lot of the times I'm asked about our style of singing and why our people sing the way they do. Our singing is said to be kept alive in the teachings of every child that is born into this world. Before we come to this place, we teach that we come from a spirit realm before we come to this earth. And it is our agreement with the Creator that we come here. And it's through this journey when we arrive upon the earth, every child has their song of joy. It's not a cry of sadness. When a child comes into the world, it is a cry of joy, of pure happiness that they have made it to this place that we call life. We sing that way to give joy to being alive, to being a part of this world. And we sing with what we call our Dewi gun, our drums. And that word is very special because in this word Dewi gun literally means the sound of his voice. And that voice is the voice of the Creator, the voice of the Creator that exists within each and every one of us. That voice is our heartbeat. And we say that heartbeat is the voice of the Creator. So when we use these drums, we are singing with that voice and our voice in unison to be able to celebrate. And our songs are meant to be danced to. And in that dance is a ceremony, also to be happy to be walking upon our Mother the Earth. And it's very beautiful that, again, as Harry Wallace had said, that we are outside today and not in the gym. Because traditionally, our children would sit upon the earth to hear our lessons and hear our teachings and learn our songs and learn all of the things that go into being Native American people. So our very first song that we want to present to you today is called The Woman's Blanket Dance. Now we say that this is our very first style of dance, and as human beings, this is our very first time that we dance. When we are in our mother's womb, we hear these songs for the first time. We dance with our mother for the first time. This dance itself represents the cycle of life. And this dance represents this drum as well. It's tied into that voice that comes from this drum. This drum is circular, and it represents the cycle of life. Where this drum is present, there is nobody less than anybody else. So in times of sharing, this drum is present. When you watch this dance, watch how graceful they are. It's said that when a woman carries her shawl or carries her blanket, she is considered fully dressed in her community. This blanket is a symbol of her strength, a symbol of her wisdom, a symbol of who care for her family, to care for her children, to care for her relatives and her community, in a place of making decisions and politics within her government. We say that a woman's grace should never be mistaken for weakness. And it's in this dance that she tells her story of the cycle of life. This is the blanket dance.
I just want to let you know that the two dances, I'm not going to tell you which one is better than which one.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry we had to cut it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they throwing down.
Going down. My
Unfortunately,
category.
yeah. Unfortunately, we have only 3 minutes. But I just have to say, Firebird, I've seen a lot of people do blanket dances, but you have a patent on the blanket dance. Nobody I have seen yet can do a blanket dance like you. But in
Thank
closing,
you.
I want to cover a couple of things here before we close out. We just have a couple of minutes. Can you talk? Can you give 45 minutes about the protocol for this year's parade, the protocols and etiquette for the parade for this year in 45 seconds?
Well, we're asking people respectfully not to wear chicken head bonnets or chief head bonnets. That's not traditional. A lot of people think that anything you wear is acceptable, and it's not. You insult the nations that wore those war bonnets and died for them and got feathers for merits. People are, you find a lot of people go to Party City or off of Amazon or etc. costume shops and feel that that's the correct thing to do, and it's not. So we're asking no one, respectfully, please don't do that. Please don't wear Pocahontas costumes from Party City, Pocahontas from Disney. No fake regalia, no fake headbands and chicken feathers,
And no passing out any political
and no
information.
political speeches. This is a day of celebration, not of sadness, protests or rallies. We're deeper than just that. Historically, we've been forced to do a lot of protesting and rallying for our people, but this is not the day for it.
Yeah.
This is a day to bring everybody together in harmony, native and non-native that support us.
You got 10
And
seconds.
just celebrate each other. Lineup starts at 8 a.m. Ceremony starts at 9. We'll have speakers and entertainment, and the parade will start officially 12 noon to 3 from East 26th Street, Madison Square Park to 17th Street,
And how do people
Broadway.
contact people who wish to be involved? How do they contact you?
They can write me at firebirdgraywolf@yahoo.com. See how my name is spelled out? Connect Firebird Graywolf together, no separation, at yahoo.com, and find out more about it. You could write me. I'll gladly answer you. If you are proper, meaning you're honoring us, we will have registration forms there on that day too, to join in. If you would like to march with your banner, your Indigenous, we would love to have you. So firebirdgraywolf@yahoo.com.
Did you want to put mine and Strong Bears on there too?
Okay, we have 2 people on my team, which is Fierce Truth Seeker, Tippy Longhouse at gmail.com. Just how you see it on the screen. And Strong Bear Woman 88 at gmail.com.
Okay, so we got to cut it now. They're giving us the wrap. All right, so
That went
thank you.
fast.
Yeah, thanks, Firebird. My co-host, also my godmother, and it was a pleasure, but you'll be back on again. So
Yeah, we have a lot of things to talk about.
oh yeah.
A
Until the
whole
next
lot.
time, Doda Daga Honey.
Dona Daka Honey, Daka Ui.